Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list for the 15th of July, Monday. Watch the video I'm going to attach to the end of this video, the Let's Get Ready for the Week Ahead, the previous video I did for today, Stock Talk, Market Watch. On that video, earnings coming out, all important information. So check out that video. It will also be attached to the end of this video, and you can watch that. It's about a 26-minute long video, but there's economic information and also earnings coming up and a lot of news and information on that video. All right, let's go ahead and get into the watch list video. And we'll go ahead and start with ADPT. Recent IPO moved up to about $51 a share. We're kind of getting this bottoming formation here around 37. If it can get up back above 39.50 on ADPT, you might get that 40 break continuation on this name. Keep an eye on that. AMD, always on watch on AMD, coming up to that big breakout area. Got rejected a few times here at 34. Let's see, my numbers up here are about $34.30. So keep an eye on AMD tomorrow and the next few days. Full disclosure, we're already in this trade from about $32 a share from the last video that we made on the breakout of 32. We're holding above the 5 EMA. So if you're looking, keep an eye on AMD for a further breakout on this name. CEI, small little name, recently did a 1 for 25 reverse split on this name. An oil name was popped all the way up to over $9 a share. Volume on Friday picking up steam, a nice pop, trying to get this one to get back above $5. Just couldn't hold on to those gains on Friday. It popped up above 5, as you see on this intraday chart here. They popped us over 5 and slowly bled us out. But we'll keep it on watch for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Chewy has earnings coming up this week. Check the previous video for the date. I believe it's Thursday off the top of my head. Let's see, the 18th, according to TC2000 charts here. So you have the 34.15 area on Chewy, recent IPO. So keep this one on watch. Maybe a little bit of a earnings run for the next few days on that name. Cyber holding up very well. Looks like this one wants to break out here on Cyber. Keeps banging up against that higher number here, 134, 135 area. There was a recent high of 135.50. Maybe if it can re-clear 134 and change, let's see, 134.25 or so, you might get that push up through 135, or wait for the 135 break on Cyber. Nice looking chart, been consolidating for a while. Can be volatile though, so just be aware of that. EROS. Now, according to this market chameleon, EROS has earnings coming up this Monday before market opens. So EROS, and another stock we're going to be talking about, PIXY, also has earnings before the bell on this coming Monday. This is a good site, Market Chameleon, for earnings. So keep maybe bookmark this site, Market Chameleon, and also you have OGI reporting earnings before the bell on Monday. You got Citigroup, and let's see, JB Hunt is after the market. Let's see if there's anything else. SFBS after market. So a few small names, PIXY and EROS. Those are the two I'm interested in. Here's the chart of PIXY. So here, actually, I should say, here's the chart of EROS. Still trying to battle over that $2 area. Popped up a little bit on Friday. 189 was the high here on this name, so it'll be on watch. Maybe we get a push after earnings or something come out on Monday. The other one was PIXY. PIXY. They report earnings on Monday before the market opens. 1.3 million shares came into PIXY. Now, it's an under $1 name, but holding up very well above the 50 SMA here, just a stone's throw away from $1. So PIXY will be on watch. Let's see how those earnings do. Back to some other stocks we'll have on watch. EVOK. This one basing under $1, closed at 88 cents. EVOK. It's been a beaten down name, but trying to turn the corner here. So keep that on watch. Kpti, big pops in Kpti, up over $10. We did get 2.6 million shares coming in as they're defending this $7.30 area, still below the 200 SMA. The highs on Friday, 808. The 200 SMA on this name, 818. Maybe 8.25. Sorry. Maybe 8.25 sends this name. So keep an eye on Kpti. Can be spready intraday, can also be volatile. So, but keep an eye on it. Looks like it might be setting up for another push. MAXR looks good on the daily chart here. It's been battling that $10 range, currently declining 200 SMA. So, you have a lot of folks that got trapped in this name and trying to take some money off. But if we can break this $10 area on MAXR, you could get a nice pop. It gets a lot of fits and starts intraday, but keep it on watch. OHRP, big pop on Friday, 1.6 million shares, has that 550 area. It got up in the after hours, or actually just into the close here, got up to 575. So we'll be watching this one for an intraday play. Would like maybe a red to green or a reversal move in this name. Let's see, PRVB. This one holding up very well. Had that $22 pop back on, let's see, when was this move? That was back on the June 10th on a Monday, popped up. So keep an eye on this one. It's basing under $12.15. Volume still a little bit light there, but if we start breaking above and holding above that 12.15, you could see a pop in that name. Solo, electric Canadian car vehicle maker. This one, we had this pop up to $3.27 or so. We got this three-stick pullback to the 50 SMA. If it can recapture $3, looks interesting. SOLY, SOLY, tattoo removal stock has had nice moves. I'll be watching this one intraday. Can have spreads, can be an erratic stock, but if you catch it right, you can catch some nice moves. You don't have to play it with large share size because it can make some nice moves. SQBG. Trying to turn the corner here a little bit. A beaten down name, below $1 name, coming up to about 56 cents. Closed strong on Friday, so if you like these under $1 names, keep an eye on this one. By the way, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified when we do a video. But most importantly, please, for the sake of the channel, hit the like button down below. The thumbs up would greatly appreciate it. TGT target, kind of a cup here, been handling, consolidating here under this $90 range number. If it can get up over that 90.25 or so, might get interesting. Now we're a ways away from it, but maybe this week it might pop over $90. Keep it on watch for the next few days, few weeks. Twitter holding up nicely here, has the $38.15 area up ahead. So keep an eye on Twitter. It popped up to that area, pulled back, holding the 5 EMA. Looks interesting. UXIN had call activity coming into the name on Friday. Got volume 12.2 million shares in UXIN. So keep an eye on that one. Came up to 269. The high was 280. Maybe over that 285, you might get a continuation continuation. VSLR over in the solar space has $8 up ahead. Keep an eye on this one. Solars and the TAN ETF have been strong. A little bit of a pullback in TAN last week, but VSLR after this pullback to about the 20 SMA and that 750 area got some dip buyers showing up on VSLR. WKHS finally made that breakout over 325, 330. WKHS, keep an eye on this one for some further continuation, move on the name. WYNN looks interesting if it can recapture 134.15 or so on WYNN, maybe 134 and a quarter. So that one has been basing under that area for a while on the daily chart. I think they upped their guidance last week, so it's holding the 10, holding above the fast-moving averages. One to watch, I think. ZM, this one, a Zoom video. After that, I guess there was a report that their product wasn't working with Apple products, or that it might be able to be hacked. But I think Apple came out with a patch. So Zoom, if it can get up over $95.10, ZM. Currently, we're at 93.30, but this week I would keep an eye on ZM. Another name, Neo, has been looking much better, improving. But you have a lot of people that are trapped in this name. But it is trying to get back above the 10 SMA. You have that $4 area up ahead, pulled back to about 345. 39 million shares came into a Neo on Friday. So keep this one on watch. Also, China electric car maker for Neo. So that's the stocks to watch list for the next for tomorrow, the 15th, and the next few days for some of those. I did get some chart requests, so if you want to stick around, I'm going to go through those real fast. Let's see, Amrin on the daily chart, battling with this $22 area. So keep Amrin on your watch. It's holding above the 10 SMA. That was requested. Lulu, very strong, trying to break out here on Lulu. Has a recent high back here of 190.52. We also have a high on Friday, 190.52. So if they can break through that 190.52 spot on Lulu, could get further continuation. Uber was requested. I still say Uber needs to get above this $45 area for Uber. It's consolidating below it, but if they can push it up over 45 lift, LYFT, this one looks a little bit better. It's trying to make that turn back up. We have that $65 area up ahead if you want to try it a little bit sooner. Over 64.50 looks interesting on LYFT. Tesla, back to the scene of the crime, right? Trying to come back up to that 250 area for Tesla, TSLA. A lot of folks, when it broke that 250, they got trapped in the stock. Now they could get back to whole here at 250 or so. But if it can get up over that for Tesla, you could get a nice push up. The 100 SMA here on Tesla is currently at 247.63. And then, that 250 round number will be important. Let's see, some of the home building sector has been popping up. BECN is looking good. 37.20 was its last price. If they can get that one over the highs, right, because you have interest rates that may be moving down with Jerome Powell saying that the Fed may be lowering interest rates. So anything housing related, you might see pops. Lennar just kind of hugging the 200 SMA. KBH looks pretty good here. Needs to get up over that 27 area. PHM breaking out the other day on Friday on Pulte Homes. Let's see, Toll Brothers basing underneath $37 and that 50 SMA, which is at 37.07. So keep an eye on some of these home builders. They might get interesting. And let's see, what other ones do we have as far as requests? Apple always requested. Apple's still in the middle of the range. We're going to have to see how Apple's earnings do. They come out on the 30th, I believe, of July, so in a few weeks for Apple. But this is an earnings day from TC2000. I don't know if that's confirmed yet or not. Anyway, it's still kind of in this middle of the range on Apple. Right now, it's been giving some decent intraday trades on AAPL. Let's see, Wix holding above the 50 SMA, trying to get through that 150 number. Shopify still remains very strong, pulling back here a little bit, holding above 300 on Shopify. Looks definitely overbought at this point, but they keep dip buying this name and pushing it higher. Check out the weekly on this chart on on Shop. It's had a very nice move from 120 all the way up to 320. Kind of reminds me of Nvidia before it dropped, right? NVDA kept going up, and then finally ran out of gas, and it got too high in the atmosphere here, and then finally Nvidia pulled back. So, I just couldn't bring myself to buy Shopify up here. All right, so that's SHOP. Let's see, what other requests did I get? W, in the housing sector, furniture, online. We've used them over here at the house, and they have very good products, not too hard to put together. Wix, so, struggling to get back over the 100 SMA. A lot of, I guess, hit pieces out on this name uh, um, from Citron Research in the past, driving this stock down, but it always bounces back. So if they can get up over that, recent high here in the 100 SMA, you might get another run in it on Wayfair. Let's see, Facebook, always popular. Shrugging off a lot of, that they want to fine it $5 billion. Facebook just shrugging off all the bad news, keeps pushing up here. On Friday, had a big push up. So Facebook looks very strong, looks a little bit overbought to me, with like a little bit of a pullback. So we'll see. AYX in the software space has had a huge run, holding the 10 SMA. I just can't bring myself to start a new position up there in that one. TTD also in the software space, holding this 10 SMA, has that 250 area up ahead, but once again has been on a big run here on this. If you look at the weekly chart, look at this run from $40, even $100, all the way up to $244 on TTD. So not easy to buy it up there on that name. Team having a good run, also a stretched name in the software space. Zen, if they can get this one over $95 on ZEN, it looks interesting. Keep your eye on it. But once again, all these stocks in the software space have had really nice runs, this Zen included. But maybe for a quick burst here over $95, it could give you a quick pop. And let's see, NVIDIA. Kind of showed you NVIDIA on the weekly chart, but here's NVIDIA on the daily chart, battling that 200 SMA, 200 SMA, declining 200 SMA at 172.55. So a lot of work to do there yet, a lot of fits and starts on NVIDIA. Been giving some good intraday trades. CGC just getting clobbered, Crone getting clobbered, a lot of the cannabis names taking a hit right now from that CTST, which has just been driven down 48% on this name this week on CTST. I think that's putting a little bit of fear into some of these cannabis names. APHA, another one, ACB, another one, Hexo, VFF, all grinding lower in the names. Some that have been holding up, NEPT popping up. It's a Quebec company. NEPT holding up okay. I think Cara was popping up. So there's a little bit of life. GWPH in the cannabis ETF, MJ holding up well. So, some are doing okay. Costco. Costco just keeps going on a tear here. Look at this thing nonstop up in Costco. I just couldn't bring myself to buy Costco all the way up here, but a very strong stock, Costco. And then lastly, Netflix was requested, basing under that 386 spot on Netflix. So keep an eye, if it can get up over that, maybe coming back to a pullback area to the 20 SMA on Netflix. Don't really, not interested in it right now on Netflix. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Please hit that like button down below if the video has helped you out. This is your stock watch list. The other video, let's get ready for the week ahead, will be attached to this video. So if you want to know what earnings are coming up, what things to look out for the week ahead coming up, keep an eye for that video. All right, have a great day trading tomorrow, and see you around on Twitter, StockTwits. If you'd like to check out my service, it's $30 for 30 days. You get 1 month. Come and kick the tires with us at Zozo Stockwatch. Have a very good day trading tomorrow. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com.